Hey guys, it's Carter. Welcome back to the Best Investing Money Management channel on YouTube. I hope you guys are all having a great and amazing day today. In today's video, we are diving in and looking at AMD stock. So we're going to be looking at what's going on with it, why it's up a whopping 30% this month. On top of that, we're going to be diving in and looking at why I bought more shares, my mindset going into this, and answering the question of should you buy this stock? So I hope you guys all enjoy the video. If you guys get anything in value out of it, hit that like button, subscribe. You guys know what to do because, guys, we are almost at 21,000 subscribers. So make sure you guys smash that like button, subscribe. You guys know what to do. So what is AMD? AMD is also known as Advanced Micro Devices. And pretty much what they do is they make computer parts, graphics cards, processors, all of that good stuff. And what we've seen since 2015 is the stock has gone from lows at about $1.61 all the way up to highs at $164 a share, which is gave a return of 1,074%, which is absolutely mind-boggling, right? That we've had a crazy return like this. But the reason why I think we've seen so much growth is because the demand for computer parts is only getting stronger. And I'm a huge believer that we're just getting started with computers. And people always like to say, well, there's a lot of competition. There's too much competition. Yes, there is a lot of competition. We have Intel, we have NVIDIA, and AMD, which are those three ringers in the computer space. But I always say is, do you think we are getting more or less dependable on computers? I think we are getting more and more dependable on computers each and every day. This is something that most people cannot go an hour without, not to mention a computer, a laptop, a tablet, all this stuff, right? We see these kids that are just obsessed with tablets and computers. And so I think there's a huge demand that is only going to get stronger. But what we've seen from AMD, which is causing me to buy more of this stock, because I've been dollar cost averaging this stock for probably about 4 years now. So I have quite a bit of shares. But what we've seen is this stock price that was pretty much just kind of bouncing around, nice steady upward trend, absolutely go from $59 to $73 in a matter of about 2 days, which is nuts. So if we look at this article here by the Motley Fool, it really explains it really, really well. So pretty much what they said is today, AMD recently announced a 4th generation data center processor. So it's a completely different market, and the data center market has massive growth opportunity. But the issue we face is Intel. Intel is also planning to release a new processor in the upcoming month. So personally, I think Intel is one of those dated stocks. It's kind of had its life. I think AMD is the up and coming rookie that is gonna take it to the next level, and that's what I believe. And looking at their last couple of earnings reports, if we go ahead and look, you'll notice they brought in $6.5 billion, beat expectations. On the previous one, brought in about $5.8 billion on the previous one, right? They're doing so well on all these earnings reports, and they're killing it on the revenue. On top of that, one of the most important things that you need to look at when evaluating a company is something called the cash on hand. Pretty much what this is it determines how much money the company has sitting in cash. And if we actually go ahead and we look at this here by the macro trends, they have about $5.9 billion in cash, which is an ungodly amount of money. And comparing it to their long-term debt, right? So $5.9 billion in cash, and they only have about $2.4 billion in debt. So they have almost double the cash compared to debt, which is always a good sign for a healthy growth stock that is just going to continue to grow with increasing revenues. I also believe a very, very important thing is their revenue increases. Right now, the revenue is up about 29% year over year, which is awesome. On top of that, the profit margin is the only thing that I believe AMD needs to work on. It's at about 9%, and that's where Intel has that advantage because they've been around longer. They know how to get cheaper stuff, better supply chain, better production. But AMD profit margin 9.9%. So for every $100 AMD brings in, they profit about $10, so to speak, which is awesome. So for me, guys, and one last thing before I forget, the average price target for AMD is about $87 to $85 a share. So if I'm wrong about this thing hitting $100 or $120 or $164 again, and these analysts are right, that's still a return of about 20-30%. So can't be wrong with that, guys. But overall, AMD, fantastic company, buying more. Great stuff in the works, and we'll see you guys later. But other than that, do you guys have any last questions? Ask them down in the comments, and we'll see you later. But like and subscribe. Take care, everyone.